Hey everybody, so it's been a while since I've put out a video, and I want to tell you why. But first, allow me to slip into something a little more comfortable. That's better. So, for those of you who never got to see my older videos, or perhaps have seen my vlogging channel, or even met me at VidCon, this is what I look like. I have no idea if it meets your expectations, but regardless, here I am. I haven't uploaded a video in almost 3 months, and I want to tell you why, and I want to assure you that this channel is not dead. It just happened to get steamrolled by real life and education. Trust me on this, I wish I had more time to make videos, because the last 3 months of the year is usually the most profitable for YouTubers because of all them Christmas dollars. Which means there must be a pretty important reason as to why I haven't been making videos. In fact, there are 2 reasons why. The first is school. I spent way too much time at community college, but I finally did get to a 4-year university, and now I'm in my senior year. And one of the capstones for a senior who is a history major is writing your senior thesis, which is an original piece of historical research. I've been working on this project in one form or another for the better part of 6 months, but it's been the last 3 months where I've needed to actually put a lot more focus into it so I can actually, write the paper and do a good job. If you're interested in what I've been writing on, I wrote a couple articles for casualhistorian.com about the process of writing my senior thesis, which I had to stop due to writing my senior thesis. I'm going to finish that series, it's just probably not going to be until the winter break. You can find links to those articles in the description below, but if you're not interested in reading those, don't worry. You'll see a lot of that research I did for that being put into videos sometime early next year. Now, although school has been the biggest reason why I haven't been doing any videos for the last couple months, it's not the only reason why. And it's that other reason which I'm going to be spending the bulk of this time talking to you about. I started making these sort of animated educational videos back in March of 2015. Most of the stuff I've made before that is now either privated or unlisted, so the general public can't find it. And making videos in this style was very successful for me. I mean, I went from about 30 subscribers in March of 2015 to over 2,000 now. However, from the very beginning, I have been informed that my videos look a bit like another creator's videos. I'm not going to name names because if you're in the EDU community, you know who I'm talking about. Now, I'd be lying if I said that this particular creator's style was not a big influence on me. I mean, he was one of the reasons I wanted to get into YouTube in the first place. But as of late, this style hasn't been very fulfilling for me. And to give a little context, I've been going to VidCon every year since 2015. And usually after VidCon, I get rejuvenated. I have new creative energy to make more stuff. That happened after 2015, and it happened after 2016. But after 2017, that didn't really happen. I just sort of felt creatively stagnant. I didn't feel like I was getting better as a creator. It's like my channel was growing in subscribers, but my videos weren't correspondingly growing in views. Now, that could just as easily be an algorithm problem, but I felt that I needed to change. Fact of the matter is, I can't change the algorithm, but I can change my content. I needed to be able to make my content better, and unfortunately, in the style I was doing it, I can't do that on a frequent basis. So I talked with some other EDU creators, and they agreed pretty much with this assumption I had in the back of my head that my style has been too much like this other unnamed creators, and therefore I should probably do an overhaul. And that's the other thing I've been doing over the last 3 months, is thinking of a way to make my content better. And it just so happened at the time that I came to this conclusion that I needed a creative overhaul also happened to be the time when I needed to start focusing on my senior thesis. So it was a convenient timing for me. Now that the semester is starting to wind down, I want to get started working on videos again. Now, it's not going to be a whole lot more work I'm putting into it, but it's going to be more work than I've been putting in than, say, over the last 3 months. But what I'll be working on most between now and the end of the year is, of course, upping the production quality of what I can do here, as well as stockpiling some more scripts. Some of my older scripts that I had stockpiled aren't very good for this style of video. And by this style of video, I mean what I'm doing here. I'm talking to you in front of a camera. I haven't done that on this channel in quite some time. And you see the set here, this wooden table, made that myself. Got this faux brick backdrop, made that myself. That's gonna be the new set for a while. And I hope you like it because it's not changing anytime soon. You can expect to see this style of video for at least the next 3 months or so. When I was doing my sort of faux animation style, I found myself incapable of improving the quality of my videos, especially if I wanted to keep up a regular upload schedule. I think shifting to this style of video, of me talking to you in front of a camera, is going to give me more leeway in actually improving the quality of my videos, and doing so on a more frequent basis while maintaining a good upload schedule, especially to please the algorithm gods, which are fickle and angry gods whom we mere mortals cannot comprehend. On top of that, I'm also going to be experimenting with the types of content I have on this channel. Up until this point, I've been doing a lot of just sort of all over the place things, though most of them have tended to be within the realm of history, political science, and economics. Well, you can still expect that kind of stuff. However, I'm going to be narrowing in my content more towards straight history as the channel progresses. However, I should note, I'm not giving up animation entirely. Rather, I want to go in a different direction with my animations. I'm certain many of you guys are familiar with the animation revolution that's occurred on YouTube in the last year or so. You know, your creators like Jaden Animations, Domix, The Odd Ones Out, etc. Well, I'm going to be dabbling in that kind of animation. I've been working on something, and here's a clip of what I have so far.
Math and I have a complicated relationship.
It's not much, and it's not pretty. I'm probably going to have to re-record the audio and reanimate everything there, but this is the direction I want to head in for my animation. I don't know when you can expect that video, but hopefully it'll be before the end of the year. 2018 is going to be a year of experimentation for this channel, and I want to take you along for the ride. So yeah, that's why I haven't had a video up in a while. And so I want to thank those of you who are still subscribed to me, who actually found this video in your subscription feed and had it not kicked out of it by Google. Yeah, so thank you guys for being patient. I'm going to ask you to be patient for just a little longer. I hope I'll get going again before the end of the year. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing outside of YouTube or even with stuff on YouTube, I suggest you follow me on social media. I've been making a particular effort to use Twitter more often, so you can contact me there. And if you want to support this channel, you could always, of course, subscribe, share the videos, and going to Patreon and contributing is always welcomed and appreciated. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.